And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
¿Cuántos pares conozco Vedaspiu? No. Community court is there to solve the problem. See? Everybody stand up, please, for, the most honorable Judge William, Law the Third.
All right, I apologize. I thought I left that in my chambers, but, William J. Law the Third here, be seated and watch those cushions, 'cause they're new, a week old on these, seats in our courtroom. Well, I tell you, I never in my whole life seen a case like this come across my desk, and I doubt I'll ever see one like this again. I have here today in the court docket, I've got, we got Smythe versus Smythe, which is interesting. I think there's some relations. Our plaintiff, Mr. Joshua Smythe, is, this is interesting. He's suing his twin for not actually being his twin, Mr. Horseshoe Smythe. Mr. Joshua Smythe, could you please explain to the courtroom what on earth is going on here?
Well, Judge, first of all, I started to, sorry, it's kind of shaking me up to stand in front of my imposter of a brother over there who I thought my whole life is a twin, but he ain't. But in the last 18 months, it started becoming clear as day. This ain't my brother right here, and I can't go on living this life. I can't go on being bamboozled by Horseshoe any longer, and everyone else thinking that we's twins. We ain't twins.
Well, I understand you say you're not twins, but, Mr. Horseshoe Smythe, what's your side of the story?
Well, actually, we are twins. We were born from the same wombness, and even though Joshua was born a minute before me, I was born a minute after him, and we came out of the same mama.
Well, all right. Well, so your side of the story is that your twin brother Joshua was born a minute before you, and you came out of the same mama. Mr. Joshua Smythe, explain to me why you have the same last name if you are not twins from the same mama from a different minute.
Because they put us in the same basket in the hospital, and they put our wristbands on together that said Smythe. I had one on my left ankle, and he had one on his right ankle, and I got pictures to prove it. So they done stuck us in the same Easter basket, but at the end of the day, I just got evidence over them there years that we ain't brothers.
Well, you were in the same Easter basket.
That's
with
right.
Opposite bracelets on opposite ankles.
Right.
Well, that sounds to me like two peas in a pod, two eggs in a basket, two pigs in a blanket. What more proof could you have that you're twins?
Well, and that's the great conspiracy, Judge. And that there's also the great dilemma, too, at the same time.
Well, I'm a bit confused here.
Judge, can I have some peas or some pigs in blanket? Please, me hungry. Sorry, Judge, me should have left, gas too at home, but me no do so, no, Sorry, Judge.
All right, I need to take some, thank you, bailiff. I need to take some order back over this courtroom. I told you we got new cushions in here, and ladies and gentlemen, would you please respect the plaid that's placed on that cushion beneath your bottoms.
So pretty, Judge. So pretty.
And we want to keep it that way, bailiff. Could you please contain your rectification of the rear end of your seatedness?
I'm sorry, Judge.
All right, thank you. That was me. I apologize. I haven't had my cushion replaced yet, so it's still vinyl and it's a little squeaky.
Judge, I want to say that perhaps that's kind of a sign right here. It's proven that with him and I's, we's like magnets. We shouldn't be right next to each other, and that's why them squeaks is coming out your rear end, I think.
Well, now I'm quite confused, Mr. Smythe. I notice your brother's awfully quiet in the courtroom now. Mr. Horseshoe Smith, what is your response to all this?
I've done never seen you cry like that before, Horseshoe. Why is you crying? You know the truth is hurting you that bad?
All right. I speak, baby, and I think I understand what your brother is trying to say. What he's trying to... Right there. That came out of my left ear. I channeled the baby I was when I was a child before I caught my courted judgeship.
Judge, I think there's a haunted baby in this courtroom because there used to be another judge named, I think, Vaccaro or something, and he had a kid, and I think there's a baby. He's haunting me too now. What's going on, Judge? Sorry.
All right. We need to gain some order in this court now. I don't want to have to replace these cushions. They're at least guaranteed for 90 days, so...
Judge, you can see it with my brother. He's all shaking up over there. At the end of the day, I think he knows he's guilty.
Well, ain't the proof in the pudding, Mr. Joshua Smith? I know we could play back the court reporter's typing, which would come out through her fingers, but we don't have time to do that today. But did I not just hear you say something about your brother over there?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Judge. It's been beating in my head for so many years in my life that I had a twin that I just can't understand that why would someone do this to me?
Mr. Smith, I notice your fingers are crossed as you said that. Do you know that body language is 85% of communication?
I did not know that, and the fact that I'm biting my fingernails might be saying something too.
Well, I need to tell you.
I'm sorry, Judge. I got it, the poops.
Well, I guess that taco truck out front made a lot of sales this morning.
Us tasted tacos, especially around these parts, 'cause me and Horseshoe is from, we can't get no tacos. All we get is roadkill rodents like rats, armadillos, and rabbits is kind of what we like to eat. But I also noticed that, and that's when it first started showing up 18 months ago. He no longer wanted to eat the armadillos. And I was like, no brother of mine, no twin of mine would turn down an armadillo. And that started it out.
Mr. Horseshoe Smith, what is your response to that? Well, I understand that. Your brother is so upset of your denial of his twinship that he is countersuing you for $187 to buy a new 8-track tape player for his old Ford F-150.
Now that there's mean, Horseshoe. You know that Ford was supposed to be mine, not jointly shared. And you want me to give you that money? See, Judge, he's diabolical. You see, pull his pants down right now, Judge. I can see. I'll prove it right here once and for all. See, you pull his pants down, you can see he ain't circumcised. Let me pull my pants down.
And you ain't circumcised either. Well, I guess the proof's in the fudge pudding here. Excuse me. I get the giggles when I eat from the taco truck out back.
It's understandable. Them are some good tacos. Judge, he farted too.
I tell you, this is quite a court session today, and I apologize for my less than professional attitude. I have one last question for you, Mr. Joshua Smith. Bailiff, can I get the Bible, please?
Yeah, okay, here you go, Judge.
All right, thank you. I want you to put your right hand on the Bible, Mr. Joshua Smith, and I want you to answer this question. It's a yes or no question.
All right.
Is you or is you not the twin of Mr. Horseshoe Smith? Yes or no?
No. Oh my God, my hand is burning. It's a burning. Why is it burning? Oh my God, oh, I'm burning.
Stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. And make sure to give the Windcast your suggestions during the break on what topic Shabazz should swing a bat at. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.